All right, today what's gonna happen is I'm gonna show you how to unmount a tire from your rim. Well, if you've been following along, you know I had problems with these Shinko tires. That's what's on this rim right now. I just ordered some metalers, and that's what we're gonna put on the bike. So I gotta get these, I wanna say old tires, but they're not old, they're brand new. They got about 400 miles on them or something like that. I gotta get them off the bike. So I figure, A, I'll save money doing this myself, even though it's not super easy to do. And B, I got a video. I can show you guys if you want to try this by yourself. You'll know how to do it. I'm going to use common tools that I have here, nothing special. The only thing I need to tell you is if you do it this way, there's a good chance you can either damage the rim or you're probably going to damage the tire taking it off. There's no easy way to do it manually. All right, let's go right into it. First thing I'm going to do is going to remove the old weights. Fairly easy. Get yourself a screwdriver. They're only glued on. You can heat these up. Probably make it easy to come off, but they should just pop right off. Take the old weights off, throw them out. I don't know if you can see this here, but there's a little bit of adhesive left over. Later on, I'll go ahead and get some adhesive remover and we'll just take that off of there. Second thing is your valve stem. I'm going to take the valve stem cover off, put that aside. If you're going to replace these, which I do suggest you do with every tire change, because you never know, you know what I mean? Even though the valves are still holding pressure stuff, you're better off just replacing these valve stems. I'm not going to replace these because these are pretty new. They're only about a week old. Like I said, the tire's got like 400 miles on it or whatever. So I'm going to reuse these. But if you are going to replace these, you just take a set of pliers, grab onto this, and then pop it right out of there. Trust me, it's that simple. But because I am going to reuse this, I'm taking the valve core out. You do need a small tool to get the valve core stem out. Basically, you get that in there. You unscrew it. The air comes out of the tire. Make sure this don't take off on you. Grab a hold of this so you don't lose this, so you can reuse it. And now the tire is flat. The hard part is to get the bead broken on this. First thing I do, decide where I'm going to take this off. So I'm probably going to go right in here. I take some laundry soap mixed with water. The only reason I use laundry soap is because I got a ton of it. My wife coupons and all that, so we get a ton of that stuff. So I use laundry soap. You can use dishwashing soap, anything that's going to make the rubber slippery. So I'm just going to spray some right on the edge. Let that stuff work its way in there. I'm going to use 2 crowbars. I got a longer one and I got a little shorter one. I'm going to take some duct tape and I'm going to wrap it on the end of the crowbar. The only reason I'm doing that is because this rim is aluminum and I don't want to cause any damage to the rim. So hopefully this will help lessen any damage on the rim. So I'll put a couple of pieces of tape on that. All right. The trick is to get this in between the rim. If you can push it down and get it started, that'd be great. This one might come off pretty easy. I got a little bit of a lip in there. By pushing it down, I'll get some more soap in there. Now, the trick is to get this into the tire. Get it in there. And then we're going to use the other crowbar and see if we can push this all the way down. Now we're just going to work this a little bit. Trying to work that rubber so it gets slippery. All right, if she doesn't want to come out, take your hammer, be careful, all right? Don't hit the rim, but hit the sidewall and it'll tend to work it out. And there we go. All right, So I just broke it. Woo, that was difficult. All right, so that one's broke. Now we're gonna go all the way around the rim just to get the seal off. All right. Very important, you use soapy water. And you gotta work it into that. By working those crowbars like that, like I was doing, moving that rubber and working that soap in, eventually you'll get it in there enough where she's gonna break. Take a hammer, put pressure on it with the crowbars after working it for a while, and like I did, hit it or tap it, and there you go. Now that's one side. We flip it over, we're gonna have to break the bead on this side. Soapy water again, get this, and it shouldn't be too difficult to break the second side. I mean, you're gonna have to do the same thing. You're gonna work it. Get that soap in there. Just work it, work it. Almost there. And the bead is broke, finally. Okay. All right, now we go all the way around this tire. Break the rest of this bead. Okay. All right, you see sometimes the hammer helps. Sometimes 2 crowbars help. If you have a tire iron, you're gonna need a minimum of 2. And they actually have a tool for breaking beads on tires manually. I've always done it this way because I'm cheap and I can't afford tools. Anyway, the bead's broke. Well, what's gonna happen here now is I'm gonna take and wipe this rim down. I'm gonna take duct tape and tape it to the rim. Just to help protect the rim. Okay? I'm gonna spray the whole tire. Just to make it slippery. What you gotta do here is you wanna put one of these bars in here, get into that tire lip. Make sure the other side is like down so it's easy to flip this back up. All right, so we have one up. I'm gonna take my other pry bar, or crowbar I should say. I'm gonna jam it up in there, or try to. Bring this up and up. All right, so we already have it started here. Now, I'm gonna leave these in here. If you have another pry bar, you can use it, right? If not, you'd have to take one of these out, move it over, and just keep going. I'm gonna leave that one there. Pull this one out, and we're gonna keep going. So we're gonna go like, I don't know, 6 inches down. And bring this up and over. And that should do it. All right. Let's just use a little. Just gonna use a little leverage here. Get this up. All right. Now we got to get that other side, right? We got to get this side off the rim. Get it up underneath that lip, and we're gonna just pop it up. Shouldn't be too hard to do. Careful with the disc. Don't want to bend that. And I'm just going to walk it slowly all the way around. Now, if it's not wet, feel free to put some soap in there. Get that to slide. And tires off. Like I said, I don't recommend doing this manual removal on tires that you want to save. If you want to save your tires, take it to the shop, let them know you want to save it. The tire's off. You can see with some degree of difficulty, it does come off manually. It's a lot of work. All right, what am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna clean up the rim and get rid of all this rubber that's stuck on here. Wipe this up really nice. Chances are the new tire will seal up against this, usually no issues, but I want to get it all cleaned up. So we're going to manually clean the inside with a brass brush in my soap mixture. And that's pretty much it, and all this stuff's really going to come out of here. So you just scrub it until it's clean. Well, the old rubber is gone. All right, and once you're done, take it outside, hose it off. The brass brush does a great job of cleaning all this stuff. If you don't have a brass wire brush, something like this, 800 grit, is great for cleaning the rimming. You can either let this air dry, or if you have a compressor like I do, I'm gonna blow dry it. Well, I hope this video is helpful, and I'll catch you all later. God bless. You all have a great day. Bye-bye.